Greetings, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. We are in for some more Dune. I definitely consider this one on the addiction list. Having a lot of fun with it, very much enjoying it. So looking forward to hanging out in game and in chat with everybody. And while we do some more fun and adventure and avoiding sandworms in the desert. Shadow, hello, how are you? Welcome in. It is good to see you. All right. Yeah, if you want to join in game, the server information is in the Discord. That link is in my bio if you're not already there. All right. All of the usual things. Let's see. I have a couple of things in our inventory we need to repair. Our water bottle and our blood sacks. Glad you're doing all right. I am doing well. It has been an interesting week at work. I am currently in charge of a couple of projects that everybody is trying to push quite quickly through the system, and there's only so fast it can go. Yes, repair that one. There's a couple of bottleneck spots. Repair that as well. But it's been a good week. And that it's been fairly smooth, just other than, you know, the how come this isn't done yet? Can we move this up? The customer wants this early. Like, well, really not much we can do about it, so hello, welcome into chat, Rick. Good to see you. Alright, I think this is a light dart. Does 9.9 damage versus, what are we using? I think we're just 9.9. Either way, it's not as good. Okay, that's fine. Which one are we using? Just the Karpov. Alright. Turtle, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Fill up our water bottle. So 7.6. Let's make a better one of these. .4, 11.4. Clip size 20. Everything else is the same. All right. I hear a sandworm outside. Let's do that. How are we on our? Okay. Our shield is still pretty good. Our power pack does need to be repaired. Of course, the minute I walk away. Just grab this. Fill that up. Put... Oh, we can't drop off of our hotbar. We have to switch it off of our hotbar before we can do that. There we go. Probably scrap some of this. Caleb's drinker. Oh, versus the sword. Okay. Forgot what we were using for a second. She's hard to see from upstairs. I think she was over there. How has everybody else's week been? Let's see. Metabolized poison. Poison tolerance. We really haven't come across poison too much, so I'm not overly worried about it. I'm not the trooper. And there we go. That's the one I was looking for. Pistol damage. Tailoring. Gravity mine. Decoy. That'll be fun. Let's hit that one so that we can unlock this. And switch that out. I like experimenting with the different skills. I like that you can access the different skill trees so easily and really customize what you want to do with your character. All right, we are going to Cave of the Lost Pilgrim. I bet that is where we need to go for the trial. It's usually the purple. I think. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and head up there. Overkill, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Let's see if we can do this on our dune bike. Because I don't think I have enough to make the buggy pieces. Because I will bet I need the vehicle fabricator. Let's take a look here real quick. Little bit, not necessarily annoying, but one of the things I like about some of the other games I play, like V Rising, you can access the build menu from anywhere. Like even if you're out running around and you can't remember what you need to craft something, you can open the build menu and take a look at those and see what it is that you need. Vehicle fabricator, complex machinery, and so, well, we do have enough for that. I guess we can go ahead and build that. It's too tall to go in here? That's interesting. Still has to have a floor. Okay. It looks like it's not letting me build it because it's too tall. So, we can, it's fine. I am very well, thank you. Let's build off the back. I don't have a door back here. Build a taller room. Just a real quick space. It has to go up there. Okay. Do we have, I know there's different facilities, strongholds, rounded wall. Okay, so not really a half-step wall. There are sloped walls, though. Half triangles, things like that, to raise the roof up a little bit, give you a little bit more height. Okay. We'll keep it simple for right now. We'll just do a... I kind of don't want to do that. Not that one. There it is. Put that there. No. This hasn't actually built. Demolish that. And oh, it changed what we were doing. It's gonna block that though. Never mind. I'm gonna have to think this through a little bit. I had a plan. I'm rethinking my plan. Alright. Never mind. We'll go back to what we were doing. While I think about how I want to do that. In the meantime, we'll just take our sand bike. It'll work. Make sure we have fuel. We are 94%. That works. Alright, we need to go straight up this way. This is quicksand, and I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to see that well enough to avoid hitting it. It's going to get sketchy. We need to go this way anyway, so we'll go across here and then up this way. That is what we will do. Leaving right in front of a sandworm. It's great. Let's not get eaten right away. There's drum sand over here somewhere. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yep, and then up and through here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I'm learning a sense of direction. I don't know if it's just the intangibility of being in a game that makes it more difficult for me to keep hold of the map in my head and navigate a video game world. But there are times that is very, very trying. Oh no, the game just crashed on you in the middle of crossing the desert. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be rough. Nope. Not this. I need to go this way. This way, this way. Lose steel tier armor, weapons, and a tier 2 bike. Hopefully you get back in soon enough. My fingers are crossed for you. Let's hug this mountainside while we take a look at the map. Alright, so we need to veer south just a little bit so we don't hit the edge of that quicksand. There we go. Oh, she's coming for me. I see her. I'm not teasing them per se. I just, Game validates its file after a crash, so you can't get back in quickly. Oh. That definitely puts a damper on things too far. Alright. turn back around and go this way. There we go. I think we're safe-ish. It always makes me a little extra aware of the situation when I see crashed vehicles. Like, what happened here and why did it happen? There is carbon over here. Let me grab this carbon. Extra parts. We like this. Hey Chunk, how are you? This is Dune Awakening. Very fun, highly recommended. Light No Fire is the new No Man's Sky that's coming. I haven't looked super recently to see what the latest status on that is. I need to look again. I am looking forward to that game as well. Oh, Dune is awesome. We're having a lot of fun in it so far. Visually, it looks amazing, and the gameplay, the elements of it, are super fun. It feels very well balanced with the loot and the resource harvesting, the tiers of vehicles, and the progression so far has been really, really good. You've been trying the new jump ship game that is in demo on Steam? How is it? There's this passage here. If we find that first, but I need to head towards this a little bit. You like it, but you definitely need a team. Yeah. There are some games that are like that that aren't that aren't meant to be played solo and are balanced for. Come on. There we go. My timing on that power was just a little bit off. I'm not as injured as you think I am. I should pick up my bike before I lose it. My pockets are bigger on the inside. Carry around my sand bike. Oh, grenade. That's why I really should have my glow stick on me so that I can see those landmines. I don't see any more glowy loot. Oh, there we go. That stuff's kind of heavy.
Reveal yourself.
How about no?
Who's there?
He's shielded. There we go. That's how that power's supposed to work. I really, really like the powers. I was debating between two different skill trees, and I'm glad I went with the one that I did. But still want to cross it with the Swordmaster. I'm working with what I've got for now. All of the crystals. And this is why we picked up our bike, because we knew we were going to get lost in the cave. There's two. I do like the sound difference. Shooting in a cave versus out in the open. It's nice. This game is well balanced either way. It seems like so far. Obviously nobody is currently on at the moment in the guild, but we do have a guild and a team that that plays together on here. So getting everybody's schedule lined out is not always easy. Alright. That loops back around that way. Alright. Nice little cave. Chunk, have you played Conan Exiles? These are the same guys. Apparently the landmines respawned. Awesome. Let's take a drink. How far away are we? We're fine to continue on foot. That way if we find anything. Here maybe? Let's pop out our, where is it? Ah, there it is. A little bit faster. this is where we're going.
There's someone here. Someone's here.
Alright, let's switch this back out real quick, hopefully. There we go. I should put down, I probably don't have it on me, do I? I built one and I probably quick stacked it. No. Don't come up the mountain. Don't do it. Shit. I'm backing away from the fight because I forgot a respawn point. So, yeah, back out of this a little bit. See if we can reset. We found where we needed to be, but we were not in a good position to do anything about it. No, we didn't. Can I do it from... I can. Nice. Perfect. Now the question is, where's the best place to put this? Somewhere convenient? No, you played a lot of World of Warcraft. Conan Exiles is really good, so if you're ever considering, need something to play. But if you want to go with new stuff, this is very good. Let's put that right there. And put our rifle back. Where'd our rifle go? There it is. Let's try this again. There's the lookout.
Ow! Die!
Okay, let's try this again. I don't know. Here's my decoy. Nice. Okay. And she went away. Okay, so that's how long she lasts. That's how that works. Got it. Ow. Come on. Damn. My feet were stuck on something. The combat can be just a little bit clunky on occasion. Still working out the kinks. Which is to be expected. Trust anyone. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome in. We are getting a little bit full. There we go, there we go. Good evening, how are you? Much better. Much better. How's Arrakis for you this evening? It is good. It is very good. Lots of fun, as always. You know, near-death experiences. Always a good time. Gets the blood pumping. You died trying to get across the gap. The worm get ya? Or the sand? I've had one death by worm.
Shield on.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, gunner. Look out. Look out. Oh.
Empty.
Keep running. Strategic relocation.
Yeah. Eyes on enemy.
Oh. I've got to get better with the parry count timing. There we go. It is one of my weaknesses, getting the parry and the block timing right. Oh. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. You lost everything. It was the first death this time. Yeah. You started again for the general release because your circle is full. Yeah. Some games make it trickier than others, too. So. I did see... There it is. Yep, I saw the intel when I was jumping over. Cluttered crate. Contains an empty backpack matching the one Samo was last seen wearing. Okay, perfect. To drink. I know there's somebody else in here. I'm gonna read this real quick. Hopefully nothing else. Ledger. Okay, perfect. That is what we need. And my backpack is full. Beautiful, beautiful. Good, I'm glad you're loving it. So am I. I am very much enjoying it. I've been excited for it since I first heard about it. So I am really glad it's living up to expectations. You had quite a few crashes. Knock on wood, we've been doing okay. Hello, Ender King, how are you? Let's head back to base, empty everything out, since I have my passenger seat and not my inventory on my bike. Where's the next? The sorting center is all the way over there. That is all the way over there. All right, so it's gonna be a choice. All right, that's fine. Let's get back down here. Hug the wall to get past the quicksand. Anyway, welcome in. I am Fred, for anybody who is new in the raid. Also known as the girl. We are a bunch of nerds around here. Lots of Doctor Who talk, Star Trek, Star Wars, Firefly. Basically anything remotely related to nerddom. I am still going the wrong way. Looks like a crash, but not a crash. Alright. Go back this way. You love the Battlestar Galactica remake? Nice. Yeah. We like it all. Alright. Get some rest. Thank you for hopping in. Do appreciate it. You are welcome back anytime. Let's see how we can get out of here. Awesome. Look forward to seeing you again. Stay out of the sun as much as possible. I'm used to wearing my still suit and just being able to take a drink whenever. Let's head this way. Come on, around the rock. That'll be great. Good night. Thank you. Ender, I'm doing really good. Yep. Hug the cliffs. Somebody following me, or was that just an echo off the cliffs? If that was an echo, that was really cool. Another one of them was just those little things. The small details that they add in game like that. Now we need to go down the cliff a little bit. We need to repair our treads. Sometimes it would be so nice to drive like that in real life. Just take the rough shortcuts. That has, oh, my backpack's full. Like, that's respawned, but my backpack's full, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we can head straight across now. There's a rock there. Where is she? Looks like she's over there. Alright. Let's make a run for it. Go across this way. Through the center. Apparently a lot of people have built through here. Ah. Ornithopter. We'll get there eventually. Right, yeah, the Alaskan bullworms, yeah, exactly. She is. She's right behind us. Let's see if we can make it. Probably going through the dip was not the smartest idea. It has this habit of making you get real comfortable, not having any close calls for a while. Lulls you into that false sense of security. what I wanted. Quick stack. The only problem with quick stacking is sometimes you stack things that you don't mean to. I also didn't pick up my spawn point. There's my beacon. Let's make another one. Unless I happen to find it on my way back over there. That's really the only safe route, is going this way. Unless you think you can squeeze between. If you can miss it. If you can miss it, that's great. Survey probe, hang on to that. We can drop our fuel cells. We can drop those and drop those. Arson disruptor, 9.3, 16, we'll keep that. And we're full on darts, so we can store those. All right. Steel does not go in there. Steel goes in there. Also, raw ore doesn't go in there. Yeah, put something in the wrong thing once, and then it's all over. What? Oh. That's okay, that's a thing. See, it lets you do it the other way. Whoops. You can go into the chest partially, but not into your inventory partially. So, a little wonky, a little weird. It's fine. Fuel cells and put our bandages and our money in here. Actually, we'll keep that on us just in case we forget to grab more. Darts. That'll do fine. We keep our backup armor, you know, for when we die. Deposit all our blood. Refill our water bottles. And we're good. Slaver heavy boots, we'll recycle those. We're not going to use heavy armor. And gives us mechanical parts and gun parts. We'll keep it in case anybody wants to try using it. Hello, how are you? Good to see you as always. There it is. Like, I know I had a chest with weapons in it. Or tester weapons and, you know, backup stuff. Alright. I need a drink. I love that mug, but it is awkward to drink out of. How are we on fuel on our bike? $64. Yeah. Our treads need to be fixed. Alright, welding wire and fuel. Welding wire. Nope. And fuel. Let's switch this out for the inventory. Should be able to attach that to this one. I wonder if they have to be matched up though. Okay. Attach the passenger seat. Attach the inventory. And then repair the treads. Beautiful. How are we on everything else? Repair the engine while we're here. Yes, you. Everything else looks golden. All right, perfect. Okay, so testing station. 6 intel up here, plus all of this new material that we haven't found yet. Found one piece. Shadow. Oh, there were 2 pieces of intel over there. Need to learn to look at the map. So used to there only being one. Okay. Since we're probably going to fill up on inventory before we even get to the next one, so we'll have to come all the way back anyway, no matter what. That's a testing station over there. What do we want to do? I guess we'll, we're gonna head for this one. I'm gonna take a gamble and head this way, see if we can fit between the patches of quicksand. I'm gonna go drink some water first. Get fully hydrated. I know I feel parched. So parched. So we are actually full. I can count on one hand the number of times we have had our health bar full. We're pretty good at water management, but keeping our health bar full is a little less. Let's see if we can take it nice and slow. I say that. We're gonna have to end up running from a sandworm. Mellow back out. Okay. We can do it. question will be if we can see the difference. I think we... Oh, shite. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Fuck. Oh, God. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Yep. We almost got 8. That was way close. Then this camera scooched back a little bit. I thought for sure. Thought for sure that was going to be it. At least we're lined up pretty well straight now. Alright. Shall we try this again? If we have to run again, I think we'll just go the long way. I'm gonna say that the dust clouds are the quicksand. Oh yeah, I see the texture difference. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Alright, we're good. We got it. We're fine. Okay. Alright. Disband the sweep. We've been up there. So let's go. Let's hit the slant. We'll go around this way. The only problem, though, is if we put things in our vehicle inventory, we won't be able to pick it up. So we'll have to remember where we parked. So we won't put anything in there until we absolutely have to. Been here, so we need to go back down and around. Please don't get stuck. We did get we got stuck once, and on a bike. It was less than awesome. Through here. Perfect. Mini maps are very helpful for me, but we learn to adapt. Can we not? That'd be great. Okay. Nope. You know what? I keep forgetting I also have a shield. Were you making sure I didn't bring any friends with me? Is that what that was? Turn our shield off. Archimedes, hello, how are you? The desert pew pew is more like the desert poke poke, but yeah. It goes very well. It goes very well. I'm enjoying it. Okay, it's up that way. So let's pick this up. Hello, pirate. How are you? Dune have PvP? Yes, there are PvP areas. There are certain spaces that rely quite heavily on PvP. I've been in them, not in like the main PvP areas, but I have come across them. Not someplace I intend to go on purpose and spend a lot of time right now, so.
Reveal yourself.
Nope, I don't think we will. That's how the desert pokey is going. No, definitely not snowball fights. A little more intense than that. Yes. I'm glad you're doing okay, pirate. Your brain was on a thing and got lost in thought mid-response. That's fair. How many times have I done that? Been mid-sentence and just completely stopped. The sound of the metal, the wind turbines, makes me want to watch Pitch Black.
Let's go.
It always does an extra swing after they're dead. Nope. Reach just a little bit farther to hit the right key.
Reveal yourself.
No. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Thought we were stuck again.
Someone here.
Huh. Is there someone here?
They're coming. I've got your back. I need backup.
Yeah. Always with the critically injured. Thank you. Yeah, she's a lot of fun. I'm sort of making my way towards the Swordmaster as well, to add extra sword skills, which is going to pair well with the kind of magic ability that
I
I'm
see someone.
using. Let's get rid of this gunner.
I require assistance.
Oh, grenade, and yep, no, fuck.
Yeah.
At least the stasis affects them as well.
It's time to die.
Come on, there
I've
we go.
got you covered.
I'm really glad the stasis affects them as well. dead. Yeah. Really? Another stasis field. Shit. Come on.
Need to reload.
Yep, reload. The shielded minigunners. Me going after Swordmaster, imagine. Yeah, who'd have thunk, right? Oh, just missed me.
I've got you covered.
Gonna try to shoot me through the bubble. You started the game last night, Squirrel? Hello, Squirrel. By the way, welcome in. That stasis field just takes away my spells. Okay, good to know. You started the game last night on your first character. Nice. You enjoying it so far? On Friday, you're going to start another character and join my server? Awesome, perfect. This is, what am I using? This is a pseudopulse sword, so basically a long blade, and they are not giving up. I was going to try to let them calm down, but apparently that's not a thing. Thank you. Where are you? Oh, up there. Alright. They didn't come around the corner. I figured they were done, but no. Nope. Oh, too far away.
Your water's mine.
Oh, there we go. Minor delay. Is there anybody else? Okay, we're good. Wasn't sure if there's anybody else. He didn't want to stop playing, but it was 8 a.m. Did you play all night? Ah. Sometimes the respawn is a little fast. Let's see if I can find the intel that's up here. Marietta, hello, welcome in the chat. Good to see you. You've been watching my Fallout vids. Nice. Glad you're enjoying them. It's hard to find a balance to of enough time to play everything that I enjoy. Ah, there's the intel. Ooh. Loot. All of the loot. You started Dune last night as well? Awesome. How are you enjoying it? Is there anything in this one? Nope, nothing in that one. Okay. That's not the one I wanted. Okay, just the one over here. Okay, let's go around the south edge of this island and do that. That'll do. Played 4 hours when you got home, and oh, you spent 2 hours making sure your nose was right. Yeah, there are people who spend a lot of time on character creation. When a game adds a lot of detail and a lot of things that you can change and perfect, I can understand it. I don't spend a ton of time on it. Research station. I go out too far. I'm usually too excited to get into a game to spend a lot of time on the character creation part. Like, if I restart, I might take a little more time and make a different customize more details on a character if I restart a game. It would be more accurate to say when I restart games because somebody's running around in their Dune buggy. Because I'm always restarting games. Jabal Ashrit Al Garb. Should probably be following the correct contract here. There we go. Okay, not quite where we want to be, but we can come through here. It still shows me as having two vehicles. I wonder if it's because that other bike hasn't decayed all the way. Where are you? I don't see him. Ah, he's right there. He just pistol whipped me with his minigun. Jeez. Let me out. Come on. Strategic relocation. We are not running away. We are not retreating. We are being strategic. Get that shield, did ya? You big chicken, staying up on the wall. Go ahead, come down here. Swords have their place and it's not in front of a machine gun. Yeah, if I try to get behind them. Unfortunately, the best way to defeat those guys, because they're shielded, is with the sword. So, I do have, I do have a gun if I need it. Hey, I do have a gun. There we go. try to jump over the wall. Yeah. Go ahead, show your face. There are a bunch of big chickens. They're not coming down here after me. Get this guy's blood before he despawns. There you are.
Catch this.
I can't run, but I can still shoot. I can't shoot out though. Still being able to shoot doesn't help when I like the decoy. Alright. I like that. Finesse it a little bit, figure out how to work it more efficiently. Is that everybody else? The shielded machine gunners, you can kill them with darts. It just takes a lot longer. I see that one over there, but there's another one. No, not yet. I am playing on just a regular public server. Did I get him? No, I didn't. There he is. Ouch. Somebody has poison darts. Where are you? There you are. You big jerk. Where are you gonna come from? Upstairs? Upstairs. There we go. Kind of didn't like fighting in the doorway. There's another one. Yeah, I hear you. Come on. The bed does look kind of cozy. There you
Shields
are.
up. Help! Help!
There we go. Which side of the Ewok is the hairiest? The outside? One would hope so.
Loading weapons.
Come here. Oh god. Oh, ow, come on. Ouchie. How about no? Let's find a corner. let's do... Where is that medkit? There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Can you imagine gutting an Ewok, or gutting an animal in general, and the inside is hairy? It'd just be weird. It'd be so weird. A Cecilia comment. Right, exactly, for science. It's for science. Huh. Somebody got gutted. Speaking of gutting. Ah, here's one for you. I like to throw soy sauce at sad people. Kiko man while he's down. I know, it's bad. But fun. I wish you could check on it before you claimed it. I've got to find the intel. Where is it? Where is the intel? Where haven't we been? Oh, there's a locked hatch up there, so we gotta find the access key. Key. Check back here. The glow sticks are really false shinies. Ah, so we could jump across. Not that good. There we go. There's the identification band. Which makes me think the intel is inside there. Take off that. I flinch every time because some of those are booby trapped. So I do flinch. There's a space back there as well. Good guy, bad guy.
Shields up.
Come on. There we go. You're dead. Alright, now where is that? Where's that locked door? Back through the center. Nope, not that way. Missed a chest. All of the loot. Okay, we got the access band. And the locked door is locked door is. Right there. There it is. There's the intel. Anything to read? Nothing to read. Nice. Searing shiv. Must be fire damage of some sort. All of the darts. Alright. Beautiful. And then up this way. I didn't pick up my vehicle, right? I thought I picked it up. Did I not pick it up? This is why. This is why. It's gotta be. It blends into the rocks, so a lot of times it's hard to see where I parked her. I swear I picked her up. Really? Caught by ship.
Someone's here.
Identify yourself.
Who's that?
Come on, stay out of the light. I need a cave or cubby hole or jumping off a cliff. That works too. I think we're okay. Don't get caught by the light. In general, it's a very bad idea. Let's see, we picked it up. I just didn't want us to put it there. I got really confused for a second. Let's turn around. Let's go this way. Come around up here. Is it there or is it up further? Ah, I bet it's up there. Where is the way up? Path. There might be a path, but you know, this is us, so we're gonna be claiming because this is what we do. We take shortcuts. Do the shortcuts kill us? Sometimes. And sometimes we fall more often than we would like. Oh, we have 3. I thought we only had 2. Not complaining at all. See if we can get up to this ledge before we run out of stamina. It's going to be a close thing. Nobody told you to do that. I'm gonna go with this is probably not the way we're supposed to come in, but it works. I'm gonna bet, let's do this. Let's get our... There it is. Let's get our grapple back. Too far. Oh, oh, grab on. There we go. Shortcuts for the win. They're occupied. Somebody's sniping me down here. I don't think I have the range with this. Oh, I do. Nice. I didn't expect to have the range with this. Up farther still. Nobody in between the top and the bottom, or just, you know, trusting that nobody else is going to claim this. That was sketchy. The grapple is sometimes not oops, not as awesome as you would think. There we go. There we are. Nope.
Reveal yourself.
Projectile weapons work just fine. The only times that they are somewhat ineffective are against the shields. Because you need the slow, a slow penetration. Oh. By the way, hello TV. Good to see you, as always. I don't have the right... Shit. Yes, I know. I don't have the right suspensor belt for this. Let's see if we can do it. Fuck. Okay. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Damn it. They have the lower ground. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Got your back. Fire in the hole. We've got income.
Yes, you do. Where's the other guy? I guess that's it. Alright, earned your reward. Perhaps it will please you to know you are being paid with wealth stolen from my former master. For my part, I win nothing of his, not even his filthy salaries, but it pleases me to help others. You've gouged out the eyes from the slaver beast, which means a better chance of escape for their victims. Now let's turn to the monster's legs. They're fueling and maintaining a fleet of ground vehicles from a single staging base called Shadow Passage. These vehicles provide slave hunters with a huge speed advantage over their fleeing victims. It's time to slow them down. Sabotage the fueling depot. Perfect. Alright. And of course they despawned. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, there's no air quotes around as always. I enjoy it when you're here. Of course my backpack's full. What can we drop? We'll drop this. Beautiful. You ate like an ox, you feel like you're gonna explode. You're supposed to stop when you're done being hungry. What did you have to eat? I've got a probe, right? I do. Am I high enough to shoot this off in this area? Yes, I haven't scanned this yet. Need another 29 meters. A mixed stuff of a buffet. Nice. I love me a good buffet. Nope. Up. Keep claiming. Okay. I need to drink more water. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Down to one water bottle. The more hydrated you are, the better your stamina. I'm gonna need it. Get all of that back. You just saw your first player-driven ornithopter turtle? That's awesome. I've seen a couple, not like up close, usually at a distance. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a definite test to see what the flying mechanic is like. I mean, you guys have seen me drive, so we'll see how it goes. How did the crash recovery from your game crashing? How did that go, Turtle? You were so hungry you ate too fast and then realized you ate too much and it was too late. So silly. Might as well just claim to here, just in case. There we go. Scan this area. Nice. Alright. Eastern Jumble. Light and heavy caliber compressors. Pinnacle Station. Nice. Alright. Our inventory is full, of course it is. Where are... Let's take out the legs, which is... Okay. We're so close. Yep, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Put my rifle back. There we go. The durability on this sword is great. It's this way. Yeah, let's jump off down here. And we can head this way. I don't know if this is going to be passable. We'll see. We'll figure it out. That recharge before we jump again. Now the great pharaoh of the desert will come to your aid. Oh, come on. We all know I ruled the desert. Do you all know the trick to remembering how to spell the difference between desert, as in sandy, hot desert, and dessert, as in like ice cream, cakes, pies, etc.? The way I learned it was that dessert is spelled with 2 S's because you always want more than 1 serving of ice cream. So, D-E-S-S-E-R-T. It's one of those fun little tricks. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. That looks unfriendly. Not quite a texture difference, but there was definitely a light difference. Stay in the shallows, we should be okay. Somebody died. Let's see, we're full on darts. We don't have any crystals on us? No, we don't. Okay. That's fine. I know what we can do, though. We can do that. That'll clear up a spot. There we go. Oh, yeah. The ambiance music of, you know, of Viking music I absolutely adore. Listen to that on the way home from work, actually. But yeah, the ancient Egyptian music as well. Don't listen to that quite as often. That gotten video game soundtracks. The Witcher soundtrack? This is a dead end. But I can claim it. It's not a dead end, it's a speed bump. I don't want to fall down all the way. Damn it. Of course I fell down all the way. Because, you know, why would you want to land on a ledge? Be too easy. Hello, Buffy. Careful, it could be a trap. It could be. It could be. We're out of... I know I feel parched. Start drinking blood and if I run out of water. It's always a trap. And if you know it's a trap, then they can't trap you. I always think everything's a trap. Sorry, Princess Bride reference. What is this? I don't think I've upgraded this enough. Oh, this must be the next step up. I didn't do the next step. There we go. Well, you made it. Well, it counts as making it if you can see it in the distance, but don't count your chickens. If we stayed up there, we could have just walked across. Never take the obvious path. If you take the front door, they know you're coming. Pretty skylights, you know, that kill you because radiation. If you die, at least you die looking at something pretty. Nice. Alright. Who are you?
Welcome to our humble mart, traveler. Let these few meters of Pinnacle Station demonstrate our home world's technological and biological largesse. We have but one simple request. Do not ask about the origins of our goods, and we, in turn, shall not burden your mind with such knowledge.
Don't ask questions.
We are a humble merchant of the Bene Tlilax.
The royal we.
Our people's glorious deciphering of genetic codes reveals that we
No
are
red
all
flags there.
multiplicities
Exactly.
unto ourselves. Every ancestor species swims in our soup. More to the point, our body teems with designer symbiotes grown in our labs. These benevolent worms swim in our viscera.
They're gold.
They facilitate digestion, healing, and devour pesky cancers before cruder machines could even detect them. We hear their darling voices in our mind.
That is quite disgusting.
Now you must tell us about yourself. You smell like a soup of interesting possibilities.
I'm soup. First he tells me not to ask any questions, and then he calls me soup. Sketchier and sketchier.
Like something Mother used to make. How strange. What a prodigiously strange reaction to have so far from our home world. Ah, do not mind us. We are homesick.
Okay. Alright.
Your sweat betrays you, off-worlder. Your body's shedding all the excess nutrients they pumped you full of in the prison racks. Smell like that, you'll never forget. I'm an off-worlder like yourself, and Highliner travel in the steerage racks isn't much better.
Who are you?
That depends on the day. Today, I'm an instructor.
Here.
I can show you the ways of the Swordmaster for a price. I have a
learn from
task
you.
that needs doing, which requires some discretion. Do it for me, and I will train you.
After years of silence, someone finally reached out to me. It's hard to overstate how important it is that this contract remains a secret. Whoever left these messages might very well recognize me, and it's better that no one knows I still live. I need you to check a few of my dead drop sites for other messages and bring back what you find. Swordmaster skill tree. Perfect. Thank you for the lurk, Buffy. Merchant?
Welcome. But please don't touch anything. If you damage anything, you'll pay for it. Also, if it explodes, that can be an inconvenience.
Minor inconvenience if anything you touch in the store explodes. Oh, that's funny. Bigger buggy boot. Start calling it a boot. I know my inventory's full. Seb's Kisser. The Ripper. Thin spikes in the barrel mean that darts fired from this unique scatter gun will break into multiple shrapnel pieces. Alright. Okay. Joining the different houses. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. Internal review by the Mentat auditors has uncovered several missing items. Counterinsurgency scout the enemy. Doesn't unique armor. We'll accept that one. Alright. Completed that one. Accepted that one. Monster slaying. Swordmaster. Devil's Eye Cavern. Legs. Where is... You have to find it. So it's not going to give you any clues. That, or it's up here where I haven't scouted yet, so it's not going to show me. Oh, nope, there it is, over there. Okay. It's, let's see if we can take the ornithopter back.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse me.
700? Yeah, sure, why not?
Let's move before a storm rolls in.
Let's see what this is like. Just trying all of the mechanics. Let's go back to Anvil so I can get home, so I can drop everything off. Need to find where the third trial is. Pretty sure it's on the other side of the gap from where I'm exploring right now. Ah, there's no. Okay, just a loading screen. That was that was interesting. All right. Let's get. Take this way. The back door. Whoops, that was not a gentle landing. Let's not go straight across the drum sand. Let's go this way. She's not close. I hear her, but she's not close. It's definitely gentler on the bike to drive on the sand than the rocks. Is that chest full? We need to refill our gas tank. Put the passenger seat away. Mark III sandbag tread, but Mechanical parts don't belong in there. Mechanical parts don't really go anywhere. I don't really have a spot for them. Guess they could go in there. It's fine. There we go. So they can go in there as well. It's fine. Slaver helmet. Nope, not that one. Oh, next one over. There it is. Let's repair our power pack. Cut array. Sensor belts. Everything else looks pretty good. Okay. Hey Chris, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. Found the Swordmaster. Gotta go do his quest. You just woke up. I kind of figured you were sleeping late. Refill all of the water. Oops. Yep, makes me happy. Found him. We just gotta go do the thing for him now. Refuel. It's full. We need to learn the schematic. We can't do it if we're not inside. Didn't have a great night at work. Oh, that's a bummer. Put that in there. Go drop these upstairs. Yeah, my day wasn't the smoothest. It wasn't bad, but you know, just one of those things. I need more bandages, probably. Well, just a few more bandages. That away. Dropped off and processed a bunch of iron and carbon. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Always appreciated. I'm just gonna drop these in here for right now, because I don't care. Inventory space. Loot goblin. Definitely appreciate it. I need to take the time to do the buggy. I like the sand bike though, because it gets into tighter spaces. Oh. So. Where is she? I was hoping she was gonna pop out right here. There she is. Ah, she's after somebody. Nice. Nice, nice. I like this spot because she does pop out a lot right here. Makes for good visuals. No, we need to go take out the legs, paper trail, and the Swordmaster's quest. These distances look like a lot, but they're really not as far as you think. Alright, so let's do this the same way again. We'll come across here instead of going all the way around. As long as we can keep an eye on her. Aim for the dot. Yeah, having a base that's a central, like, guild hall makes it nice. You know, so people can drop things off, or if they have time to collect. That way we're not having to do that on stream. You know, of course they can use whatever is there as well. The first time we tried this run, we had to turn around because we almost got cat. We almost got 8. Straight through. Didn't have permissions to place any objects? Really? That's odd. Because I have it set, I have the whole thing, like the main building, whatchamacallit, set. I wonder if we have to do the individual thing like we did with something else. We'll have to play with it when we get a chance. There's a difference between like accessibility and then actually being able to place and build. It's lower. Let's go around this way. We're gonna start getting shot at. So let's go ahead and get off the bike. Oh, shit, grenade. Damn, it caught me. That's fun that all of the landmines aren't just explosives. Let's change this back to the decoy. Don't know if there's anything here. I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody yelling at me yet. Oh, there they are. See if she draws them out. Nope, not really. Okay.
Who's there?
Nope. Nope, your way right out of that. Okay. Decoy is good in theory, not so much in practice. What exactly did you think would happen when you threw that against the doorway? See, it drops it right in front of you instead of...
Shield on! Need to reload.
Jeez. Nope, down.
Grenade out!
Oh, fuck. Being able to leap into an attack
Grenade.
doesn't seem to be super doable. And that may change with the Swordmaster skill tree. But right now a jump attack does not seem like it's a thing. Find the intel while we're here. That looked like a quest thing, but sabotage the water tank. It is up on top of the building. There you go. There it is, tucked away in the corner. Hello, Crumb, how are you? It's good to see you. Absolutely, I'm on Dune. Without a doubt. That's awesome. Got a guild going and everything, so. Have I tried Sneak at all? Yes, I have. Do you not see me crouched and sneaking around? For a pirate, you are not very observant. I tease, I tease. Yep, you're definitely not paying attention. No, sneak just means you're not seen as quickly. What level am I? I just leveled up again. Hang on, I'll look. Let's see here. 47. Level 47, Crumb. And this is why we have death loops. I have not had a death loop in a while. There was one that could kind of be considered a death loop. It must be up there. There we go. I'm on Andara, is the server that I'm on. You are welcome to join in. You know, obviously starting another character on a different server, but I'm the kind of person who does not mind starting over at all. Especially on a game like this. Alright, just gotta figure out where to sabotage this thing at. There it is. There we go. The tank now leaks from a series of small holes. Alright, quest completed. Booby trap a crate. Okay, so we'll keep tracking this one. Down here. You're on Andara too? Nice, nice. It's Gamer Girl Fred if you want to friend request. I haven't played with the socials. Let me see if I can get to a spot. These guys respawn pretty quickly, so don't want to be in a spot where I'm gonna get caught again. Down here. Down here, down here. There we go. Look at that. Not that chest. Doo-doo. Take all of that. Take that. Aha, there it is. Nasty surprise for the next person to open the crate. I've caught one or two of those. I've had a couple of exploding crates. One that actually hit me. The other one, since I knew it was going to happen, I managed to avoid. And then sabotage the crane. There we go. What should you do if you're addicted to seaweed? Sea kelp. Nice. Very nice. Some loosened bolts will ensure that the crane collapses under the load. Alright. Like those vile slavers, it was my former master's excesses that led to his downfall. An unguarded moment, a stolen blade, I had my revenge. I took what I could of his hoarded wealth, and I was away, but I cannot so easily escape the nightmares that haunt me. No doubt your actions will slow the slavers a great deal and give their victims a fighting chance to outrun them, at least on the ground. But now we must turn our attention to the sky, for this beast has wings. They have established an airfield for their thropters in the region. Go there and serve it the same way you did the fueling station. Alright. Clip the wings. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. I'm very much liking it. Great environment. It's the desert, so it is it's home. It will always be that way. Contracts. Where is that one at? Back down here. Okay. Yeah, might as well come back down this way. Alright. You've got over 100 hours or so already. I wish I had that much time to play. I did take the launch day off, the advanced access launch day. Took that day off, so it was lots and lots of fun. Good guys or bad guys?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
There's someone here.
Bad guys. Turn that off. Do not want to leave the shield on. It's home. Am I a cactus off camera and in real life? Yes. Yes, I am. That's all you got is time. A proper nerd taking launch day off for a
Sector
game.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep, absolutely. I have reached a new level of being a nerd. Oh yeah, before I got distracted by shooting these guys, or stabbing them with my sword, I was gonna look and see what my time was in game. Reloading, you think the game was glitched? Okay, that's fine. What is my game time? Actually, I don't think Steam is not accurate. My Steam playtime is not accurate because this is only saying 30 hours, and that is not true. I have played more than that.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, I need to find some shelter.
I need backup.
There we go. Fun game, but you see some crazy stuff. Good kind of crazy. I mean, being able to stand out in your front door of your house that you've built and watch the sandworm come out and, you know, chase people down. It is great. Alright, this is shelter.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
We have... I think we've been down here. We're headed back down south. We'll wait for the sandstorm though. Wait for that to pass. the worm ate you twice, so you put a stop to that. I have been eaten by a sandworm once. Been almost caught a couple of other times, but just the one death by worm. You and a friend both ran across the sand on foot to see who would get eaten. Nice. And quicksand the second time. Yeah. Oh, jeez. This is a less than pleasant experience. Not at all stable. Yeah, I kind of want to, since I've already been eaten the first time and, you know, gone through all of that, I want to experiment a little bit with some of the mechanics and see what you can do. Like if you can launch the sand bike over the back of the sandworm, things like that. See how much you can actually outrun it. But, you know, of course, I'd drop all of my good gear and just use, you know, a basic sand bike, things like that. So I don't lose anything important. I think it would just be fun to do. Are we clear? I believe we're clear. Yes. All right. We need to go. It's not actually shiny. Yeah, the upgraded sand bikes are a little speedier. Oh god. Not that I need to go any faster with the way that I drive, but you know. What am I doing? Getting distracted, that's what I'm doing. Cans Tower 1 intel. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Still don't see me on map. That's interesting. Yeah, I've partied up before. I never had a problem seeing anybody. Let me get you invited to the guild as well. Oh, you're already in a guild, so you can't. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. So I was wondering if that would make a difference. Yeah, it depends on where you are, too, on the map. Possibly. But, you know, I'm down here if you want to come find me. Okay, I see this guy. So I can get close enough to sneak up behind him. Of course I do. Strategic relocation. Daryl, hello. How are you? Says something about visiting me, maybe. Maybe. Double gunners. Oh god. That is not fair. That is very not fair. Shit. Shit. And I haven't laid a spawn point. Of course. Of course. Is this? Yes, I know I'm dying, Daryl. I'm sorry. I think this is where I will respawn, I hope. Oh, there's that respawn beacon too. That respawn beacon should be fine. Yeah. Maybe it'll be that checkpoint. That'll be fine. Great timing, right? I forgot I had laid down that that respawn beacon earlier. By chance, we were close-ish. Because we sat inside here, that counted as a checkpoint. Beautiful. All right. Kant's Tower is where we're at. All right, let's try that again. We can just run it and don't need to get our bike out. Kant's Tower is where I'm at, Crumb. Nope, not that way. This way. This way. Kent's Tower, yeah. Just don't call me Barbie and we'll be fine. It's the first time we've died today, like actually died today, so I'm okay with that. Come on, there you go. Grab this one over here. Sneak up on everybody. I saw somebody's head. There he is. Sneaky enough for you, pirate?
Right down. Hand.
Bastard, this is what got me caught last time. Damn it. Come on. time. Son of a bitch. That dispenser filled. And a minigunner. Oh, Jesus. Once more with feeling. I don't want to hear anything about a Deathloop pirate. It's not a Deathloop until it's 3. Should have gone the other way. It's fine. Yeah, I wonder if it's because we're in a different, the Sikhs. That might be it. Still, you know, working out all of the mechanics and how all of the interactions work. I need shade. Here we go. Over here. Shade, shade, shade. Somebody's trying to snipe me. Somebody's a bad shot because I heard the shot and I'm not dead. Somebody needs to go back to sniper training. I say as he hits me with the poison dart. Where is the bastard? You first. One body.
Are you lost, friend?
Nope, I'm really not.
Shield on!
Identify yourself. I require backup.
I would be known as the one who's going to, take your head off. There we go. I've taken my revenge. Sabotage the ammunition. It's downstairs, but we're also looking for the intel. I've been finding lots of heavy darts, Chris, so I'll keep them at the base for you. I may eventually switch to a weapon that requires heavy darts, but for right now, sticking with what I got.
Boss, we've got real trouble here. I sent a squad down in the rift to scout for Kirov, like you said. Full dozen armed men with transportation. Only one came back, and he was shot up pretty bad. Lived long enough to tell us they ran into what they thought were Harkonnen troopers. Since they were the Baron's men, our guys decided to ask what they knew about the area. But the soldiers, or whatever they were, opened up with grenades and darts without saying a word. The lone survivor managed to crawl away after getting hit. He watched the troopers loot all our boys' gear and ride off laughing in their trucks. We can't send anyone else down there. We're outclassed.
Alright, booby trapping ammo. That's always fun. Alright, is there more than one spot to do that at? Or is it just taking a minute to register? Yeah, we'll have to look into it and see what the deal is with that. Of course my backpack's full. Let's see. What can I drop? Can drop that. Inventory. Ah, fuel barrels. Okay. To find the fuel barrels. There's my other death.
Where's my backup?
Oh, come on. Sorry, bad words. Well, it looks like fuel barrels. Ouch. Ow. You bastard. Hate those guys with a passion. In case you haven't figured it out yet. What looks like fuel barrels? do. Can't imagine that we'd have the fuel and the ammo together. Check the other side. Can't even pick up my own death loot. There they are. Handful of sand will do untold damage to any engine that consumes it. Let's see. I'm very, very full. Legitimately, because sometimes it won't pull anything from the inventory if you're trying to go in order, use the spacebar to loot as opposed to the E button. So, see, let's drop that. Let's use that. Restack that. It's aluminum. We have a lot of salvaged metal, so we can drop that. Okay. Perfect. What's next, since it's not actually showing it on my screen? Steal the secret message. Secret messages. Alright, so we have to go back and find those other chests. Everybody's gonna start respawning here in a minute. Not in there. Body is oddly still there. That person sounds very uncomfortable. Alright. Wings, legs, eyes. The beast is crippled and blind. Now is the time to strike at its heart. The slavers in Jabal Efreet work for House Halil. Their leader, the vile Dragomir Halil, sits safely in Harko village, protected by the Harkonnen. But his son, Kundali, is running field operations to a large base at the hand of Kadir. It will be very dangerous, but removing Kundali would strike a heavy blow against the entire slaver operation, and if that evil old man Harko sheds a tear for the loss of his son, so much the better. Alright. Kill the slaver boss by the Thropter pad at Kadir's Shadow, which we've been to, I believe. Yes. We missed an intel over there. Anyway. Good to go back. But we will pick that up next time. Let's see if we can manage to get back to our base. Because our inventory is full. down to the road. This way. Take a very carefully charted route. Can we make it? If we can just flip our bike, that works. Muscle it. We can do it. Brute force. Gosh, we go through water so freaking fast. There we go. Yep. Avoid the quicksand. I think we're pretty good at this route now. We got it. This is about the time that, the line turns red and the game punishes us for being way too comfortable. Oh, drum sand. Whoopsie. Oh, she's over there. We're fine. She's far enough away, she's not gonna... She's going after the drum sand, not us. Alright. Lovely. That was a good run. We accomplished quite a few of the contracts. We found the sword master. We still have to finish his quest to actually unlock the skill tree, but at least we've got that going. That has been our goal, so I am okay with how we are sitting on that. I am still really disappointed that we can't sit on our own seats in the house. Really hope that they change that. You can sit on things in the trade posts, but not your own chairs. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Drop everything off. Deposit all our blood. Artisan sword, 18. Yeah, that'll be the one that we do next when this one wears out. Unless we find another, whatchamacallit? Crap. Word. To be able to craft it. And we are currently wearing the slaver with a couple of extra pieces. 8 pieces, that's all we've The ring suspensor jacket, primarily called by those who spend long hours doing heavy activity while using suspensor belts. Specially designed capacitors to optimize the flow of energy through battery pack and suspensor belt. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. We have found a bunch of intel, so let's see what else we can unlock now. Native still suit. Research that. Oh, what do we need to make aluminum? We need the next tier of crafter, refiner, probably. Because that just goes up to steel. We do have aluminum ore now. Also, let's research that. Yes. Permit. That's the word I was looking for. Permit to be able to craft. Rangefinder components. 12 of them. Nice. Okay. So let me look at. Oops. Generator, repair station, recycler, fabricators, garment, survival, weapons, vehicles, chemical, small ore. Maybe something I haven't unlocked yet. It's a possibility. Let's put down this survival fabricator so that I can see what that does. Alright, what do we craft in here? Resource scanner, probes, binoculars, gathering stuff, dew reaper, blood sacks, dispenser belts. Does the lower tier stuff and the higher tier stuff. Filters for the wind traps. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Big bada boom. So, medium ore refinery. Yep. Cobalt paste. I need to make some more of that. Larger storage containers. Industrial cut ray. Power pack. The one we're using now really isn't, like, it's not bad, so I haven't worried about doing any more. Coffee! Coffee, coffee! The upgraded suspensor belt for when we need it. We unlocked the higher tier shield. And where's the sword? There it is. House rapier. Stats. 28. 31. Okay, the sword is... You're preheating your oven. You're blaming me for this. Oh, he's talking... Okay. I haven't talked about food in like 10 minutes, okay? It's actually been longer than that. What are you preheating your oven for? Competitor shields. Oh, I only have 13 left. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we need cobalt paste to make the larger ore refinery. Let's get that going. And so that will be ready for next time. You've been making dough, you're gonna make a deep dish pizza and homemade bread. Nice. See, it is worth it when I talk about food, because then you are inspired to make yummy things. I'm good for you. You'll forward me the bill for the crane to lift you. Alright. That's fair. She was out there, I think. Saw her out of the corner of my eye. People zooming past. Alright guys, it is that time of the stream, unfortunately, where we must say good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in chat, and blaming me for your desire to cook yummy food. Welcome in to... It's always fun. Yes, always fun. Welcome in to everybody who is new and who joined in. Crom, it was good to see you. We'll figure out how, since we're on the same server, we'll figure out what the deal is with, we were not able to see each other even though we were in a party. So we will figure that out. You can catch me live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Variety of games. Right now, obviously, we are buried in Dune. No pun intended. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. is my series stream. I am playing Assassin's Creed. I'm in Assassin's Creed 2, so I'm playing through that for the first time. And it has been a lot of fun to learn, glitches notwithstanding. Always have some sort of technical difficulty, and we are rolling with it. So it's a lot of fun. Saturday afternoons, we also do a multiplayer stream. Whether it's V Rising, Valheim, Enshrouded, or Dune. So we will be in on that. You can keep up with announcements over on Discord, or if you just want to hang out off stream, please join in there. The link is in my bio. Any of the stream replays you would like to see, if you've missed some early gameplay or there's other games that you want to see me play, you can watch those over on YouTube. I am also on Instagram and X, so check me out there. Once again, thank you so much for joining in. It was good to see you all, and we will see you all later.